Downtown Old Encinitas is full of life on warm summer evenings. People, children and dogs mingle along Highway 101, enjoying the sidewalk cafes, the shops and the sunshine. Bruce Ehlers has lived in this city for almost 30 years.
There has certainly been growth, but the one thing we've managed to do quite well is hang on to our small beach town character.
Ehlers, a former city planning commissioner, is the main spokesman for Prop A, Encinitas' Right to Vote initiative.
We want anything above 30 feet to go to a vote of the people. That's all we want. Likewise, higher densities, we want them to go to a vote of the people.
Like many communities, the city of Encinitas wants to preserve its unique small-town character. Some residents don't trust their future elected officials to defend that against ambitious developers.
Like, for instance, Pacific Station was built to 3 stories because it had affordable units in. So they used the excuse of affordable units to add extra density and extra cars and traffic.
Ehlers is frustrated by the way developers use the state density bonus laws that allow them to build taller and denser development if they include affordable housing. But Encinitas Mayor Teresa Barth says the Pacific Station development that includes Whole Foods represents a new kind of community.
All of the units there are sold, so obviously people like to live in that environment. Whole Foods is busy all the time. Our demographics are changing. The fastest group in our demographics is the seniors. There are people that already live here. That's the baby boomer who's going to get out of the suburban house because the kids have all gone and they're moving into a smaller apartment or townhouse or condominium. And they want to live downtown. They and the millennials all want the same thing. They want to be able to walk out their door and go to a grocery store, go to a restaurant.
Regional planners estimate the population of Encinitas will grow from about 60,000 to about 75,000 people in the next 30 years. Like the rest of the region, the city will have to take its share of growth and provide somewhere for those people to live. But Bruce Ehlers doesn't buy those numbers.
We don't believe those numbers are true. We think that the city government should represent our citizens, the vast majority of the citizens in Encinitas, and push back and say, hey, we aren't going to grow that much. We don't agree with you.
Ehlers opposes increased density even in new Encinitas on El Camino Real because of the increased traffic. Residents of Lucadia, one of the communities within the city of Encinitas, held a town hall meeting to consider the initiative.
The choice is yours. Protect the quality of life and the small town community character. Guarantee your own right to vote on zoning increases. Vote yes on Proposition A. Thank you.
Architect Steve Shackleton argued against the initiative. He believes giving people input on a new city general plan update is a better way to go.
Our general plan update is still in process and wide open for anyone's input and ideas.
However, Encinitas has been working on its general plan update for 3 years and has spent more than $1 million without reaching consensus on how the city should grow. Mayor Barth says the city council is committed to finalizing a new general plan and putting it to the voters next year. She thinks passing Prop A would backfire by making it so difficult for developers that they will opt to use the state density bonus laws to get what they want. She says state law trumps local elections.
So it will probably, in my opinion, force more developers to go the route of the density bonus because we're going to make things so restrictive and add costs by requiring an election.
Barth says she understands why people are worried about losing the character of the community they love. But even if the city doesn't grow as much as predicted, she says, the kind of housing people want is changing.
You know, ballot box planning doesn't always work. It rarely does, in all honesty, because planning is a very complex process.
Barth says citizens are right to worry about an Encinitas law that allows the city council to amend the general plan with a 4/5 vote. But she says the city council has recently decided to give up that power.
And of course the opponents say, yes, that's all very well, but then the next council could come in and change it.
Absolutely, which is why we're also committed to putting it on the November 2014 ballot to be ratified by the public.
I think that's
a voter.
Encinitas voters face the same dilemma facing many San Diego communities: how to give today's residents a say in how their community grows without making it so difficult to grow that tomorrow's residents cannot find an affordable place to live. Alison St John, KPBS News.